Hey, y'all, gravity, any day above ground limit. Hope y'all are having a fantastic start to your weekend, fantastic start to your Saturday. This is my last day before my vacation, and I'm excited because it is raining down here. So, depending on how the situation goes, maybe I'll go home early because I still haven't packed yet. Like, I know what I'm taking, I just haven't put it in the bag yet. All right. Good morning, Jerry. So, y'all saw the thumbnail and the title. MAGA is the new woke. Change my mind. I'm in a dark side kind of mood this morning. I'm in a dark side kind of mood. I wanna play. I wanna play I wanna play with MAGA a little bit. I want to expose how intellectually inferior they are because the crash out we have seen this last week is just another testament that I was right. They don't like diversity, even though they want to bring everybody into the fold. That's why I keep telling y'all, you diverse anti-black fool, you're not a threat. You're just there to make them feel safe and stupid. But y'all don't want to listen to me. Cool. I'm fine with that. This whole week, you discovered it for yourself. You people are like those treasure hunters who are told, do not go there. It's not safe. You don't understand what you're embarking upon. And they just sit there and say, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to do it anyway. And then they get hit by the defenses. That's y'all. And when some of y'all don't come back, y'all are scared. That's what's up. Y'all are scared to look at them folk who gave you the warning in the face because you know you done effed up. Good morning, Miss Easy. So this morning, I'm gonna have a discussion, very frank discussion with the family, and we're gonna air out MAGA because MAGA. This is why you're gonna cause your not presidential nominee to lose, because the whole world doesn't care about what Trump says. We're just gonna call it what it is. Since most of y'all don't really go down in rabbit holes, most of the world does not care what Trump says. They think mostly it's a foregone conclusion he's gonna win. But what they do have on their docket is they want to see how the American people are reacting. Now, by and large, most of us we're 50-50 with it. We don't care. They understand that the couch is in play. They get this. All right, I'm gonna give y'all Smash Bros a little something. Go ahead, Smash Bros. Y'all got that. What y'all think about that? Go ahead, Smash Bros. I give y'all that. All right. She quirky, so it's all right. She's quirky. I get out to the Smash Bros. Um, they 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 understand the couch is in play, but they also understand that they look at the different, for lack of a better term, groups out there talking about politics. And it seems like they want the conservatives to win, but the conservatives that are representing American conservatism, they are not being received well because you guys don't know how to vet. Now, I'm not putting Europe over, but I will give Europe this. They at least know how to vet their conservatives. See, Tommy Robinson is a straight up racist, but they like him because he tells them the truth. Black women stand up, hello. They don't let too many people talk for them. That's why when it comes to European conservatism, you only hear about maybe 5 or 6 people. But over here, we've got hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even past 1,000. They're all trying to say the same message, but they're all trying to put their little spin on it. There's no cohesion. I think that's why they're really pissed off at the left. So MAGA, this is why we call y'all the new woke, because y'all really showed your asses this week. You had a vice presidential nominee that your man and the RNC picked, and because he had a non-white spouse and mixed kids, y'all went in on him. Hmm. Give one thing to the left. They even though Kamami's in a mixed marriage and them kids ain't hers, they embraced her. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all went in on the potential second lady. Huh. Isn't that something? Now again, Amber Rose is a POS, but again, if you're trying to fracture the Democrat vote, you can't do it straight off the white vote. You have to go get other votes. As we have told you here, to win elections, you got to get the fringe vote. The fringe vote for the Republican Party is black people. You can hear everybody talking about, I ain't gonna vote for Biden, I'm gonna go vote for Trump and all that. That's fine. That's a very small number. You've got to get people that are mainstream black folks, not social media. And don't think, since you say we're sub 80 IQs, don't think that black folks are not watching y'all go in on a brown woman with mixed kids. And that's the attitude y'all took after what y'all did to Command Me, Obama, and Michelle Obama. Y'all are your ancestors. And these are the same folk that are, some of them are on that wave. And you're continuing it instead of at least faking the funk a little bit until after the election. Then when they win, then you could go back to being your racist selves. But y'all just don't care. That's fine. I'd rather you be overt than covert. I respect it. Just know when your man loses, you finna get roasted to oblivion. Y'all gonna have to run off social media. But I get it. I get it. You're not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave X. I get it. Because an African American is running that. My crowd, do not get mad at me that I said that. Please don't. Don't get mad. I said that for a reason. Your African American that runs the app that you love so much sold you out to Israel, but you didn't care about that. You argue that that man is giving you a platform for free speech, yet you're watching people still get censored, but you still call it free speech because it's free speech that you think you can control. But that's okay. Have fun with that because once this election is over and Elon finally gets his notarized seat at the big boy tech table and he gets to talk to Trump every day, he's going to start banning y'all. And then what are you going to say? You're going to blame the left. We know you're going to do that because you're cowards. But y'all are the same ones that tell people stop blaming others for what happened to you. That sounds woke. That's what y'all told us. That's woke. That's why I said MAGA is the new woke. Changed my mind because none of you would come outside and dare challenge that notion. Because arguments like that will make it impossible for you to refute anything I just said. Case in point, this Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark dichotomy. Hilarious. The girls actually sat there and gave each other compliments. They don't hate each other. But you want desperately one of them to hate the other one and say it publicly so you can have cause to go in. And they're not giving it to you, so you're creating these fake narratives. That's fine. It's sports, everybody's done it. Here's the problem. That's woke. Well, I should say the new woke. That's new woke. That's not what the originators of woke do. We may not love wholeheartedly white people, but we don't hate them. We just call it like we see it. Y'all want desperately people to hate. That's fine. That's not going to end well for you because you've done that for decades upon centuries upon millennium. And look what happened. Everybody hates you now. Now y'all outside crying. Y'all outside talking about, yeah, flat tire. Y'all outside talking about there's a war on whiteness. There's a white G going on outside. Sure. You continue to think that. No, that's just y'all getting what you put into the universe, which we told y'all to be quiet. But you don't. You wanna be able to speak up. Okay, cool. You've gotten to speak, and nobody likes what you're saying. So we're going to not listen to you wholeheartedly, even though you swear up and down you're the smartest. You're not. But it's a good attempt. You've been doing this for years. It's been a good psyop. It's been very good. But the psyops core functioning program is starting to fall, and everybody's starting to really put you under examination, and it's not looking good for you. Your case is not that it's not that strong. I mean, I told my crowd now. I respect all of y'all. Shout out to y'all because I asked y'all last night not to go in on Sheila Jackson. I only had one person basically say, "Who cares?" I had to reprimand her, but I get it. There's a lot of us that don't like what she did. Well, there's one thing we don't play with. We do not play with death, especially with Lake Lanier running around. We don't play with death. So we were like, you know what? We don't like her. We didn't say that, but we don't like her. But you know what? Respect to the family in this time of mourning. Let them grieve. We can go get her another time. We could go do a whole retrospective on her, and we do that another day. We did that. What did y'all do? Y'all started going in on her. I get it. You don't like her politics. That's fine. But y'all don't even have reverence for people that passed. But then y'all got upset when we went in and made jokes about Ashley Babbitt. That's woke. New woke. Stop me when I'm telling lies. Yes, there were black people involved in this, but mostly out of white people. White people sat up there and got upset that Trump did not pass away last week. Wasn't us. We just said either that was effed up or that was a psyop. And we kept it moving. We did our content maybe 1 or 2, 3 days a week, but we moved on. There's other things to talk about. Y'all was still trying to dissect this. Now why is it I go on Twitter this morning and y'all are trying to dox the doctor who worked on it because they said he didn't even need stitches. Like in the history of medicine, somebody has been cut, but they never needed stitches. You've taught us something new. I never knew that was possible. But that's all right. That's who y'all are. Yes, you heard me correctly, family. I've seen 2 posts of people saying they're trying to dox the doctor right now. They're trying to find out who they are. I don't care the people who said it. I don't care their ideology. All we know is they're Caucasian. That's your problem. You have a Twitter account called Lips of TikTok out there doxing people because they said that you know Trump should have expired. Okay, you're doxing people for that, but y'all got pissed off when people on your side said that about Obama and they got doxxed. You guys are woke, new woke. Should let me tell y'all that you're new woke. Y'all are the same ones that say we need justice for January 6 people. Okay, great. But then y'all went in on Trump for letting out rappers. You're the new woke. But that's okay. That's who you are. I went in on Matt Walsh last night for his asinine coverage of the RNC and showing his anti-black racism yet again. And it was funny as hell because his own crowd didn't even agree with what he said. Does that make the MAGA Republican conservative contingent new woke? Yes. Yes. They have seen the vision. They want a piece of the action. I get it. But how do y'all cousins say it? They're not like y'all. So you have to have a swagger to be truly, truly in touch with nature and the earth. They're not. That's why bears are fucking them up out. Real quick. Did y'all not love that video last night? That black bear getting that trainer at work? That was a beautiful piece of tape. I might play it again later. I might put it up later. That was great. I people in there. Shout out to the 58 people riding with me. This is beautiful. Caucasians, I feel bad for you. These election results, again, whoever wins, you lose. Again, we will explain. For argument's sake, if Trump wins, that's great. You'll get 4 more years. They're going to want to hear solutions. They don't want to hear you complaining anymore. You got what you wanted. Your man got in. You're going to get your own administration. You get to run the yard for 4 years. Nobody wants to hear you bitching about black people. Nobody's going to want to care about you putting up videos of black people allegedly taking out white folk and everybody else and saying how violent we are. Nobody wants to hear that no more. They want y'all to assist your president and your vice president and his non-black wife, I mean his non-white wife, in fixing this country. That's what they want to see. The whole world's going to be watching you, and we know you attention whores don't do well with attention. And logically speaking, if you do the logic equation, you're just whores. But okay, let's just say the Democrats win. I still think Matthew McConaughey's coming, but that's just me. You have become the new victims. We will be elevated over you. I hope you realize this. History has been kind to us. We have been articulate and we have been analytical with this election process and this process of politics. We took emotion out of it, sans a very small minority. We took the emotion out of it. We looked at policy, we looked at everything. And we said, both of these parties are not for us. We want to see some tangibles. We ain't seeing it. We getting on this couch. We might have sex on it too. We'll just say, we'll raise our birth rates on the couch. We'll do that. We will be above you, Caucasians. You will be the new minority. And you will be the new woke. They'll still hate us. but they'll tolerate us more because they'll see you coming. You will be you will be the 16th person being picked, and the people that pick you will sit there and say, "Shit, why I gotta take them? You ain't right." Ah, Danny McSwap. Good. I'm a victim. You sure about that? Because you sound hurt. You must be MAGA. It's funny when I drop these links and I put out lives like this, you pussies don't show up. You send your troll bots, and I fuck up their algorithm, and they leave. I get it. You're a victim. I get it. We respect victims. We do. Until we find out your full story, then we might not respect you no more. But I get it, Danny. You're a victim. I get it. You have a victim mindset. It's all right. Stay around us winners. Because no matter the bullshit they throw at us, we not on the street and we not complaining. So it's okay. I know your mama and your daddy taught you to be a victim because of your skin color. I get it. Have fun. We don't do that. You're probably a traitor to America, but it's all right. See what I mean? New woke. But it's all gravy. I'm on that demon time this morning because I love how I saw a post of people saying Elon Musk is bringing back free speech, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, but you had to give up your ID for free speech. You had to give up your ID to get paid off what you said voluntarily. Voluntarily, you became an agent of Israel just to show your anti-black racism. Hmm. You went to the enemy side, Candace Owens, called TikTok, even though you've told us that China's the enemy. But you're a Christian woman, but they're over there oppressing people, but it's okay. But that's all right. China, that's okay because I can go to TikTok and make some money. But then you want to get on your platform and talk about how America ethnically cleansed Germans and Russians and Germans did it too. Like we've never seen that happen before during a war or the aftermath of a war. Like you're saying something very profound. You found a history book. That's impressive. I guess that's impressive for a college dropout with nothing else post secondary education. I guess that's impressive. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Everybody's got to find knowledge somewhere, sometime, somehow. I'm not knocking. I challenge you, Miss Farmer, teach us something new. Discover something. Be like Terrence Howard. Discover something, put years of research into it quietly, and then come back in and present it to the world. Do that for us. Great. Yes, King Julian. I called them the new woke. Come on, you already went through. Come on. Come on. Lady, you could have. Okay. Okay, black woman. I was really going to let you go, but okay, say less. Say less. All right. Yes, King Julian. Prince Julian. Yes, I said MAGA is woke. I literally explained this. So when the live ends, you can go back and listen to it. I succinctly explained why MAGA is the new woke. Because going by their definition, being woke means you're a victim. And I saw nothing but victimhood this whole week out of MAGA. So, yes, everybody from your Lord and Savior Trump down to the minuscule troll bot that rides for MAGA, you all are the new woke. You said sadly that requires money, and that's something most people have. That's not something most people have. I okay. Prince Julian, let me help you. If you think MAGA doesn't have money, you're insane. Maybe you missed the RNC when Trump talked. Do you know they gave almost $7 million to that firefighters and the two other victims' families? How do you tell me that they don't have money? Um, Daniel Penny kills a black man, and your one of your presidential candidates at the time, Vivek softening Japanese cake Ramaswamy, drops 10 bands on him. Matter of fact, Vivek dropped 30 bands on that fallen firefighter. So again, tell me how MAGA don't have money. MAGA love bragging how they got all these businesses and they got all these two family incomes and they're not starving for nothing, even in Joe Biden's inflationary economy. So tell me how MAGA don't got money. Great. White Lightning, Trump 2024. That's wonderful. Sell me your candidate. I got a little bit of time before I have to go to work. I got 10 minutes. Sell me your candidate. Go ahead. You got 60 seconds. Type me something intelligent. Sell me your candidate. And don't use Biden or command me. Sell me your candidate. Maybe you'll be the one like the Highlander. Sell me your candidate. Let's see. That money comment was about inventions. Okay, they invented themselves to be new woke. What are we missing here? They invented themselves into victimhood. What are we missing? They took acronyms that were supposed to highlight a business's contributions to the world through diversity and radicalized it into something bad. Even though the Lord and Savior, Elon Musk, that was one of the forefronts of talking about how DEI is wrong, literally was doing DEI and championing it on the world stage up until 2022. So explain to me how MAGA don't have money. Elon Musk sitting there talking about he gonna get $45 million to the Trump campaign. How does MAGA not have money? I need this explained to me. Trump never lied about it. Trump said it was wrong. Trump was never gonna disband Obamacare. And I can't believe y'all really fell for that. All he did was take away the fine. That's all he did. Well, Torian, the $45 million I'm hearing is a scam. It's not really him putting up that money. It's a collection of folk. So there you go. So your man invented lying on his bank account. I didn't say anything about inventions. So please don't start changing the conversation. I said nothing about inventions. We got a Russian flag with a name Marquise. That's what's up. Come on. Where is that person? White Lightning. Sell me your candidate. Why did you run? Come on, you. I'm not voting for either one of them. For those who have never been here before, I'm not voting for either one of them. I'm focused on local and state. I'd be willing to consider it if one of y'all can give me a succinct reason why I should vote for one of your candidates without using their opponent. Go ahead, sell it to me. Come on. If you think I said something about inventions, King Julian, you can timestamp it and then I'll go listen to it. And if I did say that, I apologize. But I'll explain myself. But I don't remember saying anything about inventions. Democracy is on the line. Democracy is on the line every 2 years. That's not enough to get me to go vote that line. I said, sell me your candidate. Because if democracy is on the line, tell me why your man sold us out to Israel by being in their pocket. Because maybe y'all don't know this. Israel's not our friend. Israel literally trained them cops that some of y'all love to laud when they fuck up black people. Now they're doing it to you. And I don't hear none of y'all saying a word about it. I'm over here advocating, you know what? We need a buffer between us and them cops. Let's start some neighborhood watches again. Y'all praise neighborhood watches in them white communities, but when the black folks do it, we're not allowed to do it. Our tax money that we pay into them cops, We need to take advantage of it. Okay, it ain't working. Let's just police our own. Let's get some people some jobs. Since you say we lazy, we're gonna get some lawyers and some social workers. We're gonna get some normal citizens. We're gonna put them on paycheck, and we're gonna go take care of our communities until the situation is too grievous for us to take care of it by ourselves. Then we'll get them police involved. I don't hear nobody championing that with me, but that's all right. That's all right. MAGA ain't got no money, but they're out there buying $300 shoes every time that man drop a line. Hmm. That man came out with a gold MAGA hat during the RNC, and the shit's almost sold out. But MAGA ain't got no money. All right. MAGA ain't got no money. They ran to CVS and whatever goddamn pharmacies they got up there and Target up there in Milwaukee to go buy gauze and tape to mimic the president's cocaine airbaggy. But they ain't got no money. Well, Black, the reason why you didn't see it is because they're on pre-order. Once you buy it, they said they're not shipping out to the end of August. So there's that. And he only made 4,700 pairs. Some, and I think what he 100 of them might be no. I think he said 10% of them might be autographed. I forget the fucking number. But MAGA ain't got no money. 4,700 times $300. Well, I'm not even gonna put the shipping into it. We're looking at 141. Shit. 141 and fucking four zeros. Shit. That man made $1 million off of MAGA followers. Shit. Just taking out the production costs, he probably made about 1.25. Shit. That man got convicted 34 felony. They gave that man, how much did they get that man? Over 30 million, $30 million. Shit. But MAGA ain't got money. MAGA ain't got money. Clay and Spray, you said, why does money convey matter? What? Hold on, let me read this whole thing. Why does money convey matter? He had money before MAGA still does. It will continue to have money after his presidency. Wonderful. That's not what I said. This has nothing to do with Trump. See, y'all not listening when you come in. This has nothing to do with Trump. I'm talking about MAGA. I separate MAGA from Trump here. MAGA is the people underneath. When a bank messes up your money or you go in there for a loan, you're not going in there and you get denied or they tell you that there's something wrong with your account. You don't blame Jamie Dimon. You blame that branch. You want that branch to fix it. Yes, they get tax breaks. Democrats do the same thing. Everybody in government gives the wealthy tax breaks. It's the circle of life. What are you going to do tangibly for the Black community since you want our vote? Y'all say we vote Democrat for 60 years. Cool. We're not going to vote for them no more. We want tangibles on the table. Tell me which side is going to give us the tangibles. Where's our hate crime bill? Where's reparations for the cousins? Where is a referendum on qualified immunity for these cops? Because I'm going to tell you right now, MAGA ain't presenting that to us. The Republicans ain't doing it. The GOP ain't doing it. Trump already said he gonna give them more immunity. He hasn't talked about reparations outside of saying I would be willing to look into it. That was 5 years ago, and he hasn't said anything about a hate crime bill. But he want to talk to us. He sent out his minions to talk to us, and their minions are still coming with their anti-Black rhetoric. So which side is going to help us? We don't mind sitting home. We don't. Great. You Ruben Vargas, is this what causes traffic? Yes. 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 And you're stuck in traffic. You're going to be late for work. Seth Mackintosh, because he's a good president. Wonderful. That was 5 years ago. Sell me your candidate. How's he going to be a good president again? Sell me. Come on. Brandon Watts, what do you mean reparations? Trump already said I'd look at it. Biden basically said fuck you. So tell me why I should vote for either one of them. Hmm. He was a good president before Biden. That's why I and you should vote for him. What's the issue here? You're not voting, ain't doing shit. Again, you're not listening, Clay and Spray. You don't listen. I never said I wasn't voting. I said I'm focused on my local and state. And I don't see a reason to vote for either one of them. That's why I'm asking y'all, sell me your candidate. You had 60 seconds. Matter of fact, I gave you 10 minutes. Sell me your candidate. Not now one of y'all selling me. Thank you, Kipara. How did he sell me the couch? And y'all can't sell me a living being. This is insane. This is like me going to a store looking for a mattress, and the mattress sells me more than the salesperson. What are we doing? Great, Scott M. Where's the money coming from? The same money that's going to Ukraine, the same money that's going to Israel, the same money going to Palestine. It's coming from the government. So go ahead and tell me I'm not paying for this. You're paying for bombs to be dropped on children. I don't see you outside. I don't see you saying a word. I don't see you saying I'm not giving up my tax money until they stop dropping bombs because my former president did not get us into a war. I don't see it. Show me your post. You can email it to me. I'm on X, the Kid Gravity. You can go send me the post. Tag me in it. When I see that, I will believe you because y'all were quiet when Zelensky was opening up his booty hole and taking it from Biden from the back. Pause. And he was getting check after check like a whore. Nobody said a word unless you were going at Russia. When Israel bent over and was taking the money for weapons and all this, I didn't see y'all say a word. Soon as reparations come up, oh, now y'all got arguments. Okay, great. Let's have fun. Go to them Japanese one time and tell them, get back that money you got. Get back that 1.8 billion you got. Go ahead. Go do that for me. Show me something. I'm sorry, 1.2 billion. Show me something. Then tell every Native American tribe that works with the government, give back all your treaties, get no money. Fund your own casinos. Let me see you do that. Go to them Jews and tell them no more subsidies. No more. Have fun with that. Go tell them Italians who got reparations back in the early 20th century. Show me something. When y'all do that, then I will listen to you about not getting reparations. I'll still fight for it, but I'll listen. Until then, I don't want to hear nothing about y'all telling me, oh, I'm not paying for it. I'm white. I had nothing to do with it. My family ain't had nothing to do with it. Wonderful. My family ain't had nothing to do with them dropping a bomb on a residential street in Philadelphia, yet my parents and their parents paid for that through tax money. I don't want to hear it. Your same parents that came over here funded the crack era. I don't want to hear it. Your tax money pays for the barrel of oil that powers your car. I don't want to hear it. And you know where y'all get y'all's oil from. I don't want to hear it. So tell me, what's my Twitter? The Kid Gravity. I still don't see nobody selling their candidate. This is sad. What is this, like the fifth live I've done? I asked y'all to sell me the candidate and none of y'all did it. I just want one. Just tell me one. Give me something thought provoking without using the other side. Tell me why I should vote for these people. Trump wants to get rid of APAC. He ain't perfect, but he the only one with no back end lobbies in his pocket ever existence. And you fucking tax he about the U.S. complete what? Oh Lord, he want to get rid of APAC, but he in their pocket. How's that work? Oh, he gonna be Manchurian candidate? Is that what you're about to tell me, Mister? I ain't putting none of us in no war. All of a sudden talking about I'm gonna get rid of this war the first day. Bullshit. They don't want to get rid of the war. I'm going to tell y'all this again. This war is about resources, not about stopping people from getting killed. One more time. This is about resources, not somebody getting killed. It ain't about the babies. They don't give a damn about them babies. They give a damn about the cobalt that is sitting in Ukraine's region right now, which they need to help fund the infrastructure bill because they want all of us to drive electric vehicles and you need cobalt for the battery. So miss me. So again, tell me, sell me Trump, please, please sell me Trump, sell me Biden. I'll sell you Matthew McConaughey. Show up tomorrow afternoon. I will sell y'all Matthew McConaughey, and I'll just show you how easy it is. Because I've been screaming that man gonna show up in politics in 2 years, and now all of a sudden now they just dropping articles subtly on that man. Funny how that works. Shout out to you, brother Torian, for sending me that article yesterday. I told y'all November 5th, I'm gonna be streaming for 12 hours. I want to see all the fallout. And guess what? The next day I'll go to work. It's gonna be a normal day. Y'all gonna be outside screaming, or you'll be cheering still. Great. The work gotta get done. The world still gotta move. Sell me. Great. Here we go. Shannon, you said cheap gas got out of NAFTA, pipeline creation, out of Paris Accords. He's not adapting Project 2025. That's propaganda. Wonderful. Sell me why he's gonna do that again. How's he gonna do it? I'm glad he's talking about BRICS and saying cryptocurrency is gonna stop them, which makes no sense because you saw what happened yesterday with the internet. But I applaud the out of the box thinking. So I need you to sell me on how he's going to stop BRICS outside of crypto. How's he going to stop them? Because you're looking at least 12 nations right now. Trump's going to take on the whole world. I fuck with it. Tell me how he's going to do it. Stats are never accurate. Correct. By that logic, then Biden just landslided him. Next. If we're going to play stats don't matter and they're not accurate, all Biden got to do at the next debate is said, your policy in 2020 killed almost 1 million people. I didn't even come close to that. You can talk about me leaving servicemen over there, and I feel bad for it, but I didn't kill normal American citizens at the numbers you did. That's all he has to say. Keeping our money here, keeping America poverty first. That's wonderful. He kept your money here. Are you sure about that? Because I seem to remember his first week, 3 drones showing up in Syria and dropping bombs on people. That was your money. He was still paying Israel. That's your money. He gave North Korea money. Maybe y'all should go look that up. And now North Korea took that money and now they're about to create the new axis of evil with Russia and China. That was your money. Hmm. Look at Detroit. Detroit was already fucked up before Biden or Trump got there. Next. I'll at least give Detroit. They're trying to climb up out of that, but I ain't gonna put that on them. Give me another one. Great. You need to educate yourself, Danielle, because you're just regurgitating shit he already did. I want shit that he's gonna do now. Sell me. Don't sell me on history. I need y'all to stop selling me on history. You keep telling me lower costs for everybody. That's wonderful. That's great. That money gone. There's less people working now. You changed the course of the economy. That's wonderful. What happened in 2020? And we still haven't recovered from that. Our kids are our kids are less intelligent than they were before the coffee venereal disease. Tell me how a Trump presidency is going to fix that. Because all I've heard is we're going to dismantle the Department of Education. Do you not realize what that means? That means every school in this country is going to be defunded. Are you ready for that? That includes your nice little private schools as well. Are you ready for that? Because y'all love telling us private schools the way to go. Okay, you paying into it. They still take government money. So explain to me how you're paying all that money and your kids have less resources. At least with public school, it's just your tax money. You're not putting into it unless they have uniforms. Explain to me why you would pay all that tuition for less resources. Explain that to me. Go ahead. I want this because I haven't heard not one of them talking about how they rebuilding the middle class. Not one. But we know why they don't want to rebuild it because black people are the biggest contributors to the middle class. And when we're in the middle class, what's the one thing we all have a great consensus on? We don't need you. I'm middle class. I don't need the government. My wife and I and our daughter, we're very comfortable. Could be a little bit better, which is why I'm going into a new career field. But we're good. Bills never have a 30-day lateness on it. There's always food in the house. My daughter is very well educated for her age. She's already ahead. She's reading at a second grade level. She's 5. She's asking questions. Yes, I do have a real life solution for America. It's called stop relying on the fucking government for everything. There's real life. I watched y'all panic yesterday because you couldn't fly. I watched 2 years ago the Southeast United States go into panic mode because gas wasn't flowing. Y'all sat home in 2020 like all of us did. And for the most part, a lot of people, they went on social media, they created new businesses for themselves. More power to you. How many of y'all really went out there and really explored the country you live in? How many of y'all studied how to do survival tactics? Let me ask you a question, Eugene. Can you build a fire? Can you fish? Can you hunt? Do you know what plants? You could even cheated and gone on Amazon and got the book about every plant, every leaf in this country and what its use is for. Have you done that? Have you taught your family what, and just in case something, not even apocalyptic, something happens that you got to leave? Do you have a bug out bag ready? Do you have water, a gallon per person for at least 30 days? Do you have that? Do you have non-perishable goods? Do you have a flashlight that can double as a weapon? Do you know how to hunt? Do you know how to break down large game? Do you have one of these? And that's in my car. Imagine what I got in the house. They sold you. Fam, let me help you, Eugene. Do you know what they're selling right now on Amazon that they're starting to promote? They're giving you the game plan. They're selling ready-made food that lasts 25 years. They're trying to tell you something's coming. Did you study the FEMA camps that they got around in every state in this country? Maybe one day I'll drive out to the area where there's one here in Georgia that you ain't supposed to know about. I'm just saying. I'd rather not. I'm not getting on a plane on my vacation. I'm driving to New York. because I don't trust the airline systems right now. And it's not because of DEI, it's because the people that run the system, they have access to mess up the system. They rely too much on technology. There's no human dependency anymore. But again, I asked you that question, Eugene. Can you start a fire? If the electricity turned off right now, do you know how to survive? I got a crash course during Sandy. No electricity for 3 weeks. Great. Lifting fee, MAGA 2024. Great. New woke 2024. No, it ain't talking about living in fear. It's living in the moment. You got to be ready, Danielle. It's living ready. That's why they catch us off guard every time. Little shit happens. They wait about 2, 3 months. Then something else happens, and y'all sitting around there like, what the fuck? Again, Trump gets hit in the air. Did you see black people panic? No. Who panicked? MAGA. White folk. They panicked. They all outside doing their videos. They're all outside trying to be Columbo. Them. We was like, okay, he got hit. Move on. We were prepared. Okay, let's just say he died. Black people, you can take away my black card for this, and I gotta go to work. Um, if he would have expired, we would have known what would happen next. It would have been full on war out here. Black people were ready. We got our power tools. I know how to do close quarters combat. I spent 4 years learning. So it is. I have people in the medical field close to me. I got access to the information which I shared with the family. Help them make informed decisions about their health. That's what you do. You're always ready so you never have to get ready. That's not living in fear. That's living like a human. But anyway, I gotta go to work. Hopefully I'll see y'all. Some bitch. I thought I dropped something. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna have fun. But y'all in here, thank you for running up the numbers. You can come sell me your candidate tomorrow. We'll have fun with it again. Because I tell you this, I got brand new cushions and they the goose down cushions, man, they feel comfortable. Anyway, y'all. Why is this black and white? We're all trained, ready to go. Ain't had nothing to do. I never mentioned anything about skin color. I just said what black people do. I never said white people aren't ready. You asked me we should live in fear. I said no, you should live to be ready. The only other thing I said about white people is I said MAGA panicked because they thought Trump got killed. Everybody, us, we didn't panic. It's not black and white. We're just showing you there's differences. That same people that you want to idolize and you want to be next to, they're not giving you the pertinent information. They're giving you shit that they got from somebody else. I'm actually low key telling you why they perceive us as woke because we don't get our shit from other people. We've seen these playbooks before. But you keep thinking black and white. But anyway, I gotta go to work. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Nighthawk, if you don't think a whole bunch of people are panicked, I got a bridge in Brooklyn that's full of bricks that I could sell you. Because as much as y'all want to tell us the people ain't watching the mainstream no more, they're watching the mainstream because the same people that are trying to tell you that the mainstream is wrong, them folk over there in MAGA use them same clips from the mainstream to fearmonger you. But that's okay. If you're not scared, that's great. We're gonna need you when this government rises up against us. We're gonna need you. Just saying. Not you. You think we're not ready? Okay. You keep thinking that. Just because we don't always talk about it, don't mean we're not ready. But you keep thinking that. I don't know who the hell Damian Morris is, but you could send me that video. I don't know who the hell that is. Anyway, take care, stay safe. That's why they're more motivated to vote. Sure. Um, take care, stay safe, and